That's the unique thing about this game. You can get unique weapons by killing people. Oh, the best gun in the game. Actually, no, that isn't even the best gun in the game. The best gun in the game is actually in the vanilla game. I was thinking that the one that you get for completing one of the DLC things is, but nope.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Upsy daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. No, funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days
Hey,
off.
lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near scoops. That's right. The name's Ellot. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Ugh. Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. Ah, I hate kids. Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
Chapter 4, Operation Cloudburst.
And now we're up to the bit which Ryan has not done, but luckily for him, I'm probably going to go because I have a feeling that food is ready for me. But we're just going to go, and we've got a lot of tabs to look through. But we got a lot of stuff to go through, so let's start going through them. And let's see, the glossary. Glossary gives you all this lore stuff, and there is a lot. Like, there is a... Just, there is a lot. There is a lot. There is a lot. And this isn't even anywhere near. There's like, no joke, like 4 pages of this stuff. Like, you got your weaponry stuff here. And this is one of the things I really, really enjoy about the game. It's level of attention to detail. Well, okay, the textures are a little bit iffy, but I mean, it's like lore-wise. I mean, look, you've even got its length, its caliber, its barrel length, its weight, the history of the weapons. And all these are based off actual weapons. Like, this is based off the Car 98 and such, and like the tanks are based off of, I get to it. Okay, except for the Lancers. Obviously the Lancers are not really. I think it's obvious what these are based off. Ullapool grenades. I believe that the Edelweiss itself is actually based off the Panther tank. And the light tank is based off the M1 Steward, I think it is? Or is it the M1 Lee? I don't know. I haven't studied up on military history in a while. So let's see. Tap select. There is so much. Okay. Welcome to the personnel page, where it gives you information about every single one. Okay, so the way it works is that you get, like, let me just choose Edie here. For just getting the character, you get a paragraph. But for playing as a character multiple times, you get more and more paragraphs which unlock potentials and such. And what this does is basically allow you to, once you get to the end, you get like a closure, like you find out what happened to them after the war. And there's General Damon with his stupid hat. No joke, I was actually meant to voice this guy in like a fan dub of the Valkyria Chronicles anime. Unfortunately, it fell through. So you got all these characters, and that's the thing that I really love about this game. It's like, it's a level of detail. You can even change your outfits if you want. They have different little poses. Yeah, like there, it's like, it's like, he looked a bit like Phoenix Wright, abduct him! And you got him there. Setting a stroll. But as you can see, like, if you are a completionist, you're going to spend so much time trying to unlock all this stuff. There's so many characters in this game. Okay. Next tab. Do I have any more skirmishes on block? No, I do not. Okay, well, let's head to the headquarters then. Oh wait, I just realized something. You remember when I said that Quinton Flynn's not in this game, so I can't make the revengeance joke?
Paying your respects? Sorry, I suppose that was a foolish question.
Say hello to Quinton Flynn! I could believe forgot that he voiced this guy.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order, sir? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, Let's see. I'll teach you retreat today. Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well, what is your decision?
And here's where the grinding comes, because it costs money to upgrade your weapons, but also to unlock extra missions. It costs experience to upgrade your classes, but to learn orders.
I see. I suppose it was too soon for you. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly. Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda. I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
And of course, more lore.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket. So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? Got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
Okay, this one's really cheap to buy, so I'll just go ahead and buy it.
Thanks a million. I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Okay, so unfortunately I can't learn the commands. This is about as far as the grinding goes. I mean, sometimes you will need some levels, but then of course you might want to get some commands. Like that retreat command is actually a really good command. If you find yourself like surrounded with an important character like Roger Craig Smith or Roger Craig Smith or Roger Craig Smith. Now, let's go back into the command room, see if there's any new characters I can get.
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad?
No, I got 2 achievements.
Oh, and there are
There we go, new
some
recruits.
You should take a look at the master list.
Okay, Melvin, you're great and all, but you're gone, I'm
I'll
afraid.
never forget you guys, Welkman. Just say the word if there's anything I can do.
And the simple reason is... Hey, Roger Craig Smith.
Thank you, hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
There we go. We now have all the Roger Craig Smiths. Okay, do I have that other sniper? No. No, I don't. And unfortunately, I don't have that one sniper that I really want. Oh well. It's
Come
okay.
back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
We've got the full Roger Craig Smith cast. We've got Roger Craig Smith, and Roger Craig Smith. Let's level up.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Train all you want. I've got all day.
Okay, let's go ahead and level up. Shock Trooper and Scouts because they're the most important, and then that. And then what else I've got left into these?
You're better than this. Push those limits.
I forget if the max level is 10 or 20.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Scouts. Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
Yay! Okay, let me have a look at it. It actually shows you like all the potentials. When any of the yada yada. Attacks have a set probability of shots being impossible to yada yada. As you can see, they've all got like these, other kind of things. Defense in hiding. Undodgeable shot as well. Also, this Roger Craig Smith is bisexual. Evasion boost. Sighting. What's that? Actually, it's improved after sighting an enemy. Okay. Sighting again. Undercover fire. When crouching, their attack power is boosted. That's good. Melee skills. Firing accuracy is improved when enemies nearby. Okay. Damage boost. Against human targets is boosted a set percentage at a time. First aid boost. Healing powers of Ragnade are occasionally increasing. You can see here as well as like... There's a lot of stuff that you can get for him. Melee skills. First aid. Tank killer. When near a tank, they enjoy heightened accuracy. Fancies men. He's gay. But that's okay. Their attack power is occasionally increased. This stuff is like really... Shrink from position, grants increased attack power, accuracy, set percentage of the time. You can see like you get... There's so much stuff in this game that's like in the background. But guys, I'm gonna call it good. Don't get me wrong, I would fucking love to keep playing this game. But I'm starting to get encoding problems with so that means that my internet is starting to crap out a little bit, and it's just going to get worse and worse. I mean, it's starting to drop frames quite badly. That and I'm going to have food soon, and so yeah. And I just think it's a good place to end. The first... What chapter are we on? Chapter 4. Oh wait, one thing we will do first. One thing I gotta do first before I actually do end it. Tab. Oh wait, can I go back this way? There we go.
Report. Ellot embedded.
This is the thing that we just bought. Which basically is side missions, but this one is just entirely plot. So we'll see this and then we'll call it good.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot. That lieutenant looks softer than I'd expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her hometown is Brule, same as Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good. Who does that leave? Right, the tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. She's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks dark-skinned to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture. You couldn't ask for a more colorful crew than that, could you? Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts? Well then... The truth's not gonna uncover itself. Here I come, ready or not. Oh, there's Sergeant Potter, and Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What, like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
And why did you choose to stay in the Force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls.
And the 6 or so of us that are watching on the stream.
So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why is a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so... thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellot. How are you?
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal. Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, He was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
Okay, to to quickly explain, God, those drug frames percentage is going up. To explain, like, just the at the point thing, like, at this current time, going by the lore, like, obviously, you know, Valkyria Chronicles 2 and so on and so forth, like, the lore of it is sorted out, and throughout the game, it's like, you know, it's discussed more, but, like, what you need to know now is that the Dark Suns were responsible for a disaster which nearly destroyed the entire world until the Valkyria, as the game is named after, came and basically destroyed them, or stopped them. So basically the Dark Suns are hated due to the fact that they nearly caused the end of the world. That's basically the status quo. Yeah, that's why people don't like them, because, well...
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellot. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over. Are people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great. We're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. But I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
And there we go, that is the side story. Ellot Embedded. That drop frame percentage is staying constant and it is going up, so it is probably a good idea that I stop it for now. Well, to be exact, I'm gonna stop, like, recording. We can turn this into a social stream. Because I actually want to see what people's thoughts are so far with what they've seen over the last 3 hours. So, first things first, I have to remember, this game does not have an autosave feature. Oh wow! It's got the exact kind of save way that it does in the... oh, that was fast! That was a fast save. Okay, how do I leave again? Tab? Nope. Options? Nope. Tile screen. Duh!